So, what is going on, guys? This is Ryan here.
And this is the Ryan here.
Hey everyone, Razbowski here.
What's going on, guys? Dorko here.
And welcome back to another episode of Theory Thursday. And in this one, we're going to be discussing the newest teaser on scottgames.com currently. That is of Sunday, the 28th of June. And basically what we can see is what appears to be Fredbear, or so everyone is speculating, because of copious amounts of hints. And guys, I'm going to move straight over to you. What do you think this is, and what was your initial reaction when you first saw it?
Well, after thoroughly analysing this video on all of our channels, we can kind of guess that this is Fredbear due to the little coding that you use for that website. I forgot what it's called now, but it basically, for each letter you go backwards and it spells out Fredbear in the source code.
Yes, yeah.
I don't know, it's just like the facts that you can see, like all these little mini characters within his stomach, and like, I don't know, it's got to be something big, definitely, as Scott said, but
Yeah, how this guy fits into the storyline, that's what I think most of us are troubled over. Well, not troubled, but speculating over, because we've kind of, we're all basically saying this is Fredbear, Nightmare Fredbear right in front of us. Some people are saying maybe it's not Nightmare, because the word Nightmare isn't actually in the image, but he is so closely, he's this exactly the same design, apart from obviously the belly smile, as the rest of the Nightmare animatronics. So I think Scott was just saving space and leaving other things for us to look at instead. The text in the stomach, the text on the left-hand side, and obviously hinting in the source code that this is actually Fredbear. But I love it. I think the design is great. I don't know how it's going to work gameplay-wise, but I think he's beautifully horrific.
Yeah, absolutely. And something that's really interesting about this is quite obvious. The only thing really in colour on this image is the bow tie, and it's kind of weird how this is kind of what he's chose to colour in, and ironically it's kind of like a purpley lilac-y colour, and you know, it's weird how he's made us focus primarily on this once again, this iconic colour that's been really apparent to all of the Five Nights at Freddy's games so far, and he's left this actual animatronic in black and white. I did speak about this, and I said it's like the black and white is almost to feel like it's the first in line from back in the day, you know, because we associate black and white with the first in the line. And, you know, we know that Fredbear's family diner is most certainly the first diner, which leaves us to think, of course, that Fredbear must be the first character. The same with Five Nights at Freddy's, or should I say Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. We have Freddy as this iconic character, so the naming association just seems to fit nicely there.
Yeah, me and Raz were on about this as well. I think that he's made it black and white because he doesn't want us to know who it is just yet until probably a future teaser, because people are debating what colour Fredbear's going to be. Is he going to be golden? Is he going to be purple? Is he going to be just brown? We're not going to know until the next teaser.
Plus it generates more hype and more buzz because we don't exactly know who he is. If you just give us it all in one, if it was, say, Golden Freddy was, say, Fredbear, this is all just off the top of my dome. If it was, then there'd be nothing to talk about, really, would there? The fact we've not seen his face, we've not seen the colour, all we've seen is the purple bow tie, which is safe to assume was the one that was lying beside the hat. Again, we've not seen the hat. All we've seen is the purple bow tie here, so where's the hat? Is it even on this guy? It brings up even more questions, which is perfect marketing. Yeah, exactly.
And it leaves room for a lot more teasers on this same Nightmare animatronic, especially because most are associating this guy to be Fredbear, or from definitely that genre, I'd say, at the minimum. And it does leave a lot to speculate on, I have to agree, Yeah,
it doesn't make sense why Scott would actually make the animatronics like colour black and white, because I think the only purple bow tie we've seen so far is the one that leads you into the back room in Five Nights at Freddy's 3. But I don't know, why would he then leave the black, like we've said it in a previous video on our channel, why would he purposely make this guy black and white if we know that that's purple anyway? Like, we're suggesting that it might actually be Golden Freddy, and Golden Freddy's Fredbear's actually been here all along in front of us in a hallucination form.
Well, something that's been kind of buzzing around in my head for a bit is one of the mini games that we play in Five Nights at Freddy's 3, where we see Springtrap and this Golden Freddy character on stage, and we can play as both. And I don't know, I was trying to think, you know, could this animatronic be gold or could it not be? But the more I think about it, it's almost like the Golden Freddy was the original Freddy, and this purple Freddy is almost like the Golden Freddy that we know in terms of significance.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Because-
different kind of relation.
Yeah, because the purple Freddy and golden Freddy seem to be really connected to each other. Because you remember FNAF 2, I remember your guys' video a few days ago. They're exactly the same. They're completely identical, apart from the glowing white eyes and the colour. They are completely identical.
Absolutely.
So why would Scott do that? Why would, if there wasn't connected, he'd make them different to each other. He's made them completely identical.
Yeah. So most have kind of speculated who this character could be, but a couple of people in the comments have also started to talk about how this character might play. I mean, we can assume that these Nightmare animatronics are definitely going to make an appearance within the newest game, and they're most certainly going to be jump scare related attacks from them towards you. And this guy seems to have multiple mouths and multiple areas of danger. So guys, how do you think this guy will actually attack you?
Jesus.
I know.
See, I don't actually know for this one, because it's supposedly this game's going to be based in 1987 once again, because obviously the 87s, the bite of 87, the whole questioning, was it me or me? I don't know, it just makes me think that, like, I believe that the phone call from the phone guy in Night 6 saying a yellow suit was used, I reckon that somehow that's going to entwine with this game. Maybe we're going to see what actually happened there, if you know what I mean, because obviously we're playing ahead of time and they were pre-recorded messages, so I don't know how exactly he's going to fit in, but it will be interesting, definitely.
I would definitely like, if this guy is going to be appearing in the game exactly how he is in this image here, with the sexy belly mouth here, some kind of belly dancing jump scare or something. I don't know. Obviously that's a joke. Seriously though, if he doesn't open that mouth down there, I would be very, very disappointed, because I mean, it would be a different jump scare. It's not just something that's going to be in your face like the other ones. If each of them has their own unique jump scare, and this guy, if he is the big daddy of them all, if this is Fredbear, he should have a unique jump scare, and that belly right there would be, it's just perfect. It's there already for you.
If you think
Absolutely, it's weird. Lewis?
If you think about it, robotic, though, it would be kind of weird and technical how to make the belly open up and close.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting to see if this thing can actually move, or it's just part of the decoration, like, you know what I mean?
Wouldn't it be really interesting if, like, because actually that sparked something that's made me think, like the whole mechanical thing. What about if, rather than it kind of opening on a hinge, if you know what I mean, what about if it lifts up, and then as it lifts up, you can see these animatronics inside as well?
Yeah, see something inside the belly.
So it kind of like how the Springtrap walk cycle is kind of like on a piston, and it rises up and down, rather than it pivoting backwards. So it's just, it might, for all we know, it could be this smaller animatronic, like normal size, and it could grow massive.
Oh, Jesus. Well, a lot of people were saying that about Nightmare Chica, because the way her mouth is as well, and the teeth, it looks like her head will just raise up and down on like a vertical plane.
Yeah, exactly.
I just had the image of of his like spine completely snapping horizontally, and just going at you, like, running at you like that.
Just the legs are doing circles.
Yeah, definitely. It's like Fox running down the hallway, but just doing that at the same time.
It's going to be one of those things. But I mean, you got to look at the mouth region especially, and like you can see the double layer of teeth. You know how this guy is probably going to be attacking you primarily. There is absolutely no mistake in those really death-defying teeth, and also the inner teeth as well. There's multiple layers to this guy once again.
Yeah.
So of this new animatronic, which we're presuming to be Fredbear, still speculative, guys, we're not confirming anything, we don't really see much of the face. We see a bit of the iconic jaw, which I think is pretty much enough. And I mean, we kind of saw a similar thing within the previous teaser image, however, it was very shrouded, and we only kind of seen half of the jaw. We're seeing a little bit more now, and we're starting to see towards the top of the head with the top layer of teeth, which we didn't entirely see last time very clearly. So, could we be expecting some kind of face reveal for the next one?
Yes.
See, I was thinking that he's actually he's compensating for the fact that he said something big is coming. He literally fills up the whole screen and you can't see all of him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's trying to sort of signify that this guy is the big guy.
He's the boss in charge.
And all these animatronics inside are like small compared to him, meaning that, you know, he's the big daddy, he's the big boss of the whole thing. So it'll be strange to actually see his face if it's going to be like all mangled or all, I don't know. It will be fun. definitely.
Definitely.
Kind of.
It's got to be the face reveal's got to be next. Like, I don't to tease something like this and then not show the face just now would probably it would just leave us with too many mysteries.
Yeah.
It's like he's following a set pattern at the moment. He showed us the hat disappeared. He's shown us the nightmare animatronics one by one. Now he has shown us the purple hat and purple bow tie. He's fit the bow tie to an animatronic. Now we need to see if the hat is on the top of this guy's head and his actual head. We need to see who it is.
The colour as well. Do you think he'll reveal the colour as well?
I think he'll reveal the colour as well, because that's not going to ruin any gameplay or storyline things. It's just going to get us hyped for it, and it's going to show us the direction the game's going to be setting in.
Absolutely.
He's basically, instead of giving us a big blurb about the game, he's giving us little pictures, teasers instead. So
I don't know. I'm expecting a shock for some reason. I'm expecting something that we're not going to expect for some reason.
Yeah.
Just like what happened with this one here.
Yeah.
Like, this is exactly what happened here, yeah.
We didn't expect this.
Interesting.
But no, I think that maybe it'll be like Springtrap, where you could see it's like lifting off the mask and there's a human head inside. It'll be fun to see, like, I don't know, maybe half the face is gone and there's like a human eye on
that would
the
be
other side
creepy
or something like
as
that.
hell.
Yeah.
That would be pretty cool.
I mean, when you think about it as well, with the whole the Springtrap series of teasers that we got, he didn't really show him directly in form, did he? It was always slightly shrouded. Then we got the whole "I'm still here" thing. I think that was about the closest we got, and then we got this massive teaser trailer where it pretty much revealed the main protagonist. But
it wasn't until the teaser trailer did we actually see him full on, in action as well. Because everybody thought he was Fredbear to start with as well.
Yes, we did. Yeah.
Me and Bushel from the day when we said it was a golden bunny, and people said no, it's Fredbear, and it turns out it was golden bunny. So
I did a very similar video as well. But
I think we all did,
A lot of people are saying, could this be Balloon Boy as well, Nightmare Balloon Boy? But I don't think so. Just because he's got the same buttons and he's got a big ass belly, I don't think. Yeah. I don't think it's Balloon Boy. The material's completely different. And he's not got stripes. And I could go on all day why it's not.
Balloon Boy as well was a toy animatronic, and
it just doesn't make sense storyline wise to bring it. Whereas it makes sense to see Fredbear.
Yeah.
Although I am interested to see Balloon Boy, and I know this sounds crazy, but Five Nights at Freddy's 3 teased the whole Balloon Boy thing quite deep. Like it kind of hinted a lot more towards Balloon Boy's significance, but it didn't answer the questions. So I think I want to know a bit more about this character. For all we know, he could represent something that happened before, maybe. That's why the phone god doesn't speak about him. But I think, again, it's going to be one of those things where only time will tell, really. And maybe until the game's released will we truly know the identity of many of these animatronics and just what happened.
Maybe we might see the toy animatronics back as in mini-game form. But for actual gameplay, I honestly don't care if they're not in. I want to see the puppet though.
Absolutely. Yeah. So there we have it, guys. There's once again another episode of Theory Thursday. This one talking about the newest image on ScottGames.com, what we think it is, and what we think is actually coming next. We hope you guys did enjoy the video, and be sure to comment down below any of your thoughts on this exact same topic.
And if you guys did enjoy this video, why not leave a like rating down below? And if you're new to any of our channels, why not subscribe for more theories and also some gameplays?
So thank you very much for watching the video.
Someone just died.
I'm sorry, we're gonna have to leave that in.
God. So thank you very much for watching the video, guys. And we'll, of course, see you on the next one.
Bye.
Goodbye, guys.
Goodbye.
Want to see even more content from us?
Consider liking and subscribing to ensure you'll see all content in the foreseeable future.
And hey, why not check out our past 2 videos?